impressive. I'm glad it was Mr. Senior and not Mr. Senior Citizen, because I definitely couldn't do that. You probably are wondering who has the challenging task of determining who tonight Mr. Senior winner will be. Let me introduce you to tonight's esteemed panel of judges. Our first pair of judges are Lance and Becky Lewis. They say everything is bigger in Texas. Royal definitely scored big with the arrival of Texans Lance and Becky Lewis to our community. Royal City is the smallest place they've ever lived, and we're glad that they are willing to downsize and make a big impact on our little town. Lance is the pastor of New Life Church in Royal, as well as one of the basketball coaches for the R8 for Royal High School. Becky is a third grade teacher at Red Rock. They have 3 children, Hannah, Grace, and William. Hey y'all, let's give him a big round of applause for Lance and Becky Lewis. Big score. Next up, judging on the hot seats, my good friend, Mark and Joey Albertson. Mark's big nickname in basketball was Big Score. If you've ever heard of the Albertson scores, anyways. Yeah, I called him Big Score because he's a big guy. Well, anyways, Mark and Joey Albertson are the parents of future Miss Royal City, Andy Albertson. When they aren't pageant coaching Andy, they are reliving their own pageant days as previous to attendance. They are passionately involved in some personal crusades. One of them was bringing back Diet Dr. Pepper to the Moses Lake McDonald's. I was wondering who did that. Thank you. Mark teaches Spanish with fluent Spanish speakers at the high school. Gracias, Mark. They have lived in Royal together for 2 years and plan to stay indefinitely as long as they do not get run out of town. Let's hear it for Mark and Joey Albertson. Last but not least, our judges, Cody and Shayna Davies. Shayna Davies is a homegrown Royal City farm girl who learned to hold her own as the 6th of 8 kids. She met the dashing Mr. Davies, otherwise known as Cody or Dad to their 3 rambunctious toddlers, while she was attending college in Utah. She made it very clear that she planned to marry a farmer, so Cody did what any self-respecting, lovesick puppy would do and became a farmer. She was a middle school teacher to many of tonight's contestants and wants to say you're welcome for inspiring and shaping them into responsible teenagers they are today. When they're not watching other talent competition TV shows, they're camping, supporting Royal Night Athletics, and stargazing. Let's hear it for Cody and Shayna Davies. And another really important is tallying the judges' scores for tonight's competition is the very qualified Tyson Allred. He keeps a head count. He keeps a head count on all those Allred nieces and nephews, and that count is way higher than any of these scores will be tonight. Thanks, Tyson, for helping out. Hope you got a calculator. Before we move on to tonight's talent part of the competition, we'd like to welcome back to the stage the beautiful sisters, Soraya and Kiara Hebden. These young ladies are amazing talent, and we are grateful that they are here to perform Tightrope from The Greatest Showman. Thank you. Those Evans sisters can sure sing. Well, we're getting ready. I think our boys are just about ready for talent. And I want to say the first thing about, our first one is Corbin, but I just want to tell you a little story about Corbin. When I coached him in 3rd grade, or 4th grade maybe, I said, Corbin, what do you want to be when you grow up? And he says, well, I'd like to be a ball player, but really all I want, Coach, is to win Mr. Senior when I'm a senior. And I said, all right, Corbin, I'll see you there. And so here we go. So we're ready to start the talent. Each of these gentlemen are going to come out and perform. I'll give a little intro for each one. And our first one is contestant number 1. Corbin Christensen has always had a passion for singing. Some might say he came into the world humming a tune. Not only is Corbin a star athlete and a talented singer, but he's a hopeless romantic. Tonight, Corbin has prepared an a cappella rendition of Lovesick Blues. Let's give a hand for contestant number 1, Corbin Christensen.
Oh, I don't know what I'll do. All I do is sing and sigh. That last long day she said goodbye. Oh, Lord, I thought I would cry. She'll do me, she'll do you. She's got the kind of loving. Oh, how I love when she calls me sweet. Daddy, so beautiful to me. I hate to think it's all over. I lost my heart, it seems. I've grown so used to you somehow. But now I'm nobody, sugar daddy now, and I'm lonesome. I got the lovesick blues. Oh, I'm in love with a beautiful girl, but she don't care about me. Oh, I'm in love with a beautiful girl. That's what's the matter with me. And I tried to keep her satisfied, but she just wouldn't stay. And now that she's gone, this is all I can say. I hate to think it's all over. I lost my heart, it seems. I've grown so used to you somehow, but I'm nobody, sugar daddy now, and I'm lonesome. I got the lovesick blues.
Great talent there, Corbin. I like that belt buckle. Contestant number 2, Oswaldo Lopez, is a very artistic individual. Many months of blood, sweat, and tears have gone into what he's prepared for all of you tonight. Oswaldo is ready to channel his inner Pablo Picasso and wow you with a rather